Hello everyone. Sorry it's been so long between videos here. Um, Mainly the weather's been really crappy, very cold, and not only that, but the sun starting to go down really early, so by the time I'm done with work and ready to start shooting, pun intended there, um, it's already starting to get dark. Today I got home a little bit more early than normal to try and get a video ready for you guys. So yeah, did a couple modifications to the gun, real simple stuff, but I'll go over those real quick. First modification that I'm going to be showing you is this piece right here. It is a 3D printed, and it's actually rubber. You're not going to be able, well, there you can kind of tell with how wobbly it is there. This is actually a rubber material. It's not Ninja Flex, it's something else I don't remember the name of. But that is just to support the end of the bottle, and then it wraps around the barrel shroud there as well. So there's that. And the second piece that I finished is this connection right here. So like I said, this is a SodaStream bottle that I powder coated black. Then what this was is it was proprietary threads on this side of it that thread into the SodaStream machine. The problem is that it's proprietary, it doesn't thread into anything else. So what I ended up doing is I turned those threads down on my lathe and I cut new threads on it, which are 3/8 inch NPT. So now this is a really tight, really good fitting here, and I'm not afraid to take it up to 600 psi anymore. And as before, it still has the breech loader on it. So today I'm going to be shooting for about 500 to 600 psi. I'm going to try and shoot both the 5.2 gram ball bearings and my steel slug, and I'm going to be shooting at, hopefully if it stays light out enough here, I'm going to be trying to shoot at a 1 terabyte desktop hard drive. And the other thing I'm going to be shooting at, just kind of for fun, I just had it laying around, is a block of floral styrofoam. Some of you may recognize this. I actually use it for making the shapes for molds for things that I'm gonna make out of fiberglass. But it's actually fairly dense stuff. At the same time, it's really lightweight. I just thought it'd be interesting to see what either the slug or the ball bearing does to it. So let me go get my gun pumped up. I'll let you know how many psi it's at, and we'll take a couple shots at both the hard drive, which is probably a really bad idea, and the green styrofoam block. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, got it all set up. Here's the styrofoam block. Here's the 1 terabyte hard drive. It's a bad one, by the way. It clicks like crazy. Gun's filled up to 550 psi. I think I'm going to try the ball bearing first. As always, never shoot something straight on. You always want to shoot it at an angle. That way if it ricochets, it doesn't fly back at you. So I will be shooting this from the side, coming in at an angle. So let me do that right now. Well, that did something. Let's take a look at the damage here. Here it is. Hopefully you got a good shot of that there. See what we can see here. Alright, so it looks like there's a pin here. Hopefully you can see that right above my finger here. There's a pin. Looks like it hit that. This is a stick-on aluminum cover here, which it dented. Then it dented this pretty well. Actually cracked it as well inside there. Hope you can see all this. It's kind of dark. Wasn't sure what it was going to do, but that looks like it's pretty good. Let's see, is anything... Now there's some stuff rattling around in there actually. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that or not. So who knows what it did inside. I'll probably have to take this thing apart and we'll take a look at it. But next I'm going to shoot the slug at it. As per usual, I'm pretty sure that slug is going to tumble the whole way, and it'll probably hit it sideways, and the damage probably won't be that great. It'll probably dent it pretty well, but I don't even think it'll crack it like this one did. So let me go fill the gun up, and I will take another shot at this. I should also mention that ball bearing is MIA. I don't know where that thing went to, but maybe I'll be able to find that here in a second too. So let me go get the gun charged up. I'll put in the slug, and we'll take another shot at this. And then I think if I still have enough light, I'll charge up the gun again, and we'll shoot long ways, try to at least, into this foam block and see just what it does. So yeah, let me get that all set up, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, this time we're at 550 psi. I've got the metal slug loaded in. Going to be a little bit closer than normal here to try and keep it from tumbling so much. Doubt that's going to help, but also I should mention, I apologize if this camera work is really crappy. I usually use my phone to monitor my footage, but my phone just died. So I'm just going to take a guesstimate here and hope that it's lined up where it should be. But enough talking, let me get this shot lined up, and we'll shoot at this thing 550 psi with the steel slug, see what it does. Well, that did the trick. Alright, so like I said, that was an amazing shot, so hopefully I can get some good footage of this, but hopefully that's in line. There's what it did. So obviously it went in sideways, even with me being fairly close. It's probably 12, 15 feet away. Slug went in sideways. Based on what's going on here, let's see if I can pull that thing out. Should have brought a little tweezers or something out here. Honestly, was not thinking it was going to do this. This was a real nasty blow here. Let's see if I can maybe dump it out. There's that round white piece. Hopefully you can see this. That round white piece in there is actually completely, from what I can feel, it's completely detached. I wish it would fall. Oh, I think it just fell out. Here it is. So it blew, you can see right where it hit. It blew a piece of aluminum straight through, and there's actually, I don't know if that's maybe part of the slug or another piece of aluminum here. I know what that is. This is the piece of the stick-on cover, like this. And then if you look, there's actually another, the aluminum cover itself under that is actually dented and pushed all the way in. You might not be able to tell this, but the platters are severely dented as well. That slug is nowhere to be found. You can see what kind of angle I was shooting it at just to make sure it didn't ricochet back and hit me at all. But yeah, that was pretty nasty. So for this last one here, it'd be nice to be able to find that slug, but oh well. For the last one here, hopefully I got a good shot of this one too. I don't know. Sorry guys if I don't. Probably won't post it if I don't. Kind of rambling. Anyway, found the slug. There's the slug. Still looks pretty decent. Tip isn't mushroomed or anything at all. The funny part is you can see my lathe was my tool was a little bit off center, and it left a little mark on the end of it. And the funny thing is you can actually see the mark on that piece of aluminum that it blew through. But yeah, this thing looks like it's still good to go. So anyway, gonna try and line up one more shot here at about 500 to 600 psi into this styrofoam block and just kind of see what, if anything, it does to it. So let me go get that set up and we'll go from there. Alright, hopefully this is all in focus here. Got the gun pumped up to 575 psi. Going to be using one of the 5.2 gram steel ball bearings. Setup here is the styrofoam block. Got an AC condenser laid on top of it as weight, just because I don't want the air pressure from the gun to blow the block away at all. Also, in case I miss, it's a pretty small target that I'm aiming for here. Going to be fairly close, but just in case I miss, I don't want it to smash through my garage. So, styrofoam block, AC condenser on top. I think if I can hit it straight on, it'll go right through this block, and so I got the hard drive behind it in case it goes all the way through. It should hit that, and we can kind of see what it did there. But yeah, like I said, hopefully this is lined up and we can see everything well here. Might tilt it down a little bit. Yeah, enough talking. I'll load up my... Oh, hey, look what I just found. The ball bearing from the first shot. Excellent. All right, well, I'll use that one then. And, yeah, here we go. Well, let's take a look at what it did here. Got a nice clean entrance. And here we go. Oh, look at that, just fluff. I got a thing for the way things feel, and that just, that's a pretty neat feeling actually. Just turn that straight into fluff there. So yeah, it looks, oh, here we go. Once again, sorry for my camera work, I can't see anything that I'm doing. Bearing came out and pretty severely dented the corner of the drive there. Dented both aluminum plates. It's a pretty solid corner here too. I don't know. Sorry about my camera. This corner inside here is actually comes out pretty far, so a lot of structural integrity right in this area. I think for my next video, maybe I'll do this tonight or tomorrow if I have time. I'll try and get this cover off, and we'll take a look at exactly what it did to the insides. Once again, sorry for how long it took me to get out a video here. I'll try and get some more stuff out shortly. If you enjoyed it, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Suggestions are always welcome. I'll try and get to, I got 2 fan suggestions I'm going to try and get to here soon. But yeah, as always, stay tuned for more goodies, and hope you enjoyed this. Take care.